Hello, good morning. How are you today? My name is LIESKE Tukayo. I'm going to talk about osteoporosis. My presentation will be in 5 parts. First, I'm going to talk about the definition of osteoporosis. Then I will look at the prevalence of osteoporosis in Australia. After that, I'd like to explain why is it important to prevent or to treat osteoporosis. And then I'll give you an overview of the risk factors of osteoporosis. And finally, I'd like to show you some drug options to treat osteoporosis. Let's begin with my first point. What is osteoporosis? This is a condition when your bone becomes thin, so it can become fragile and can fracture easily. This happens when your body cannot replace mineral that lost from your bones quickly. This is an imbalance between your bone breakdown and your bone formation activity. So your bone breakdown is more quickly than your bone formation. As a result, your bone will lose its mass and become thin, so it becomes fragile and fracture. This is the prevalence of osteoporosis in Australia. According to Osteoporosis Australia Medical and Scientific Advisory Committee, there are 1.2 million people in Australia who lives with osteoporosis and another 6.3 million people in Australia who lives with a low bone density. Osteoporosis is a silent disease, so usually people doesn't know they have this disease until they fall and break a bone. Now I would like to move on to the reason why it is important to prevent and to treat osteoporosis. Because once you have this disease, a minor fall can cause a fracture. And as consequences of this fracture, you can suffer from a chronic pain, and also you can have a disability. You will lose your ability to perform your personal or your household tasks. For example, when you fracture involving your feet, it can affect your ability to move. And another reason why is it important, because when you have fracture, it can reduce your quality of life. When people have fracture, they will lose their confidence, their self-confidence. It will affect their mood. They will become sad, and also sometimes they will feel hopelessness because of the fracture. It causes disability, and it can lead to affect their mood. And all of this can lead to reduce in quality of life. And in long term, the disability, it can cause you to lose your independence. You will rely on someone to do something for you. You will need someone to assist you, to help you with things you have to do. That is why it is very important to prevent and to treat osteoporosis. Now I'd like to turn to the risk factors of osteoporosis. I would like to start with the non-modifiable factors. This is something that you cannot change or you cannot control. The first factor is being a female. A woman has a greater risk rather than a man to develop osteoporosis, because a woman is born with a lower bone density compared to men. And when a woman at a menopause, they will have a rapid decline in their estrogen level, and this rapid decline also causes loss in calcium level. So this can put them at a great risk of developing osteoporosis. And the second factor is age. The risks of osteoporosis grow as you get older. And some medical conditions have a probability to put you at a greater risk to develop osteoporosis as well, such as rheumatoid arthritis, chronic liver disease, and chronic kidney disease, as well as some medication that you take, such as corticosteroid. It also can increase your potential to gain osteoporosis. And the last factor is your genetic. If your parents had osteoporosis, it is more likely for you to develop the same disease because this bone health can be strongly inherited. But the good news is there are some factors that you can control and you can change. This is called modifiable factors. This is the things you need to do with your lifestyle in order to prevent or in order to help you to treat the osteoporosis. By doing this, you can help to strengthen your bones. First, you need to do adequate exercise. People who lack of exercise, it's at a great risk to develop osteoporosis. As exercise is very important because it can help you to increase the size, the strength, and the capacity of your bones. And particularly in elderly, by doing exercise, it can help you to increase and maintain your muscle mass and strength. But you need to do it regular and ongoing. The second thing you can do in order to prevent osteoporosis or to help you to strengthen your bones is by taking adequate calcium. You can get calcium from your diet such as milk, yogurt, and cheese. The recommended daily intake for calcium is for women who are older than 50 years old and for men who are older than 70 years old is 1,300 milligram calcium per day, and for men and women who are older than 19 years old they need 1,000 milligram of calcium per day. This is according to electronic therapeutic guidelines. Why you need adequate calcium level in your blood? Because when your body doesn't have enough calcium in your blood, they will take it from your bones. As a result, your bones will become thin and it will develop osteoporosis. The next thing you need to do is to take adequate vitamin D. Vitamin D is very important because it can help you to regulate your calcium levels in your blood, and also it can help to supporting the growth and maintenance of your skeleton. You can get vitamin D from the sun. However, in the winter it might be difficult, and you can check for the supplement of vitamin D. The recommended daily intake for vitamin D for who are younger than 70 years old, they need 600 units of vitamin D per day, and for you who are older than 70 years old, they need 800 units of vitamin D per day. And the next thing you need to do is to maintain ideal body weight, because when you have excessive body weight or when you are too thin, you put yourself at risk to develop osteoporosis. And you also need to quit smoking and quit drinking alcohol to help you to prevent osteoporosis. Because when you do smoking and drinking alcohol, it will increase your risk to lose your bone density, and at the end it will put you at a higher risk to develop osteoporosis. So these all the factors that you can control, that you can change to help you to prevent osteoporosis, and also by doing this you can help to strengthen your bones. Now look at the treatment of osteoporosis. The aim is to strengthen your bones. As I mentioned before, you need to do regular exercise, you need to take adequate calcium and vitamin D, you need to maintain ideal body weight, and also you need to quit smoking and quit drinking alcohol. And the doctor will also prescribe some medicines to help you to prevent fractures, and also this medicine also can help you to slow your bone loss, such as biphosphonate or denosumab or raloxifene. Raloxifene is usually only prescribed for postmenopausal women. Okay, that's all from me. Thank you for listening. These all are my references. Thank you.